Hey Nation, welcome back to the channel. Apologies if my lighting is a little bit off. It's gray outside today, and so I'm shooting this in a different location in my house that is closer to where I can get a little bit better light. But anyway, in keeping with, sorry if you just heard a car go by, in keeping with the celebration of odd numbered anniversaries of things, you'll know if you pay some attention to Slayer history, which I don't know if any of you do, but I certainly paid attention because I was there. But today, 4 years ago, at the Forum, or the Fabulous Forum as it used to be known, Slayer performed their last pair of shows, and November 30th was their last show. And so to mark that, I figured, why not show a couple of magazines that discuss the subject that I was able to get a hold of. I'm sure there's many more, but since I do have some pictures and video footage from that day, I just haven't uploaded it yet, but it will be up eventually. I figured, what the hey, and kind of do, magazine update kind of at the same time. So this is the October-November 2019 of Revolver, and for those that have watched for a long time, you know I'm not a particular fan of this magazine, but I did pick up this issue because obviously who's on the cover. So as you can see, this is a festival schedule or advertisement they appeared on. And there's another shot. And I don't know how well that's going to come out, but you can pause it and read it if it's even visible. But that's just a really funny story from the editor, talking about getting drunk on Jaeger at a Slayer show and missing a huge portion of the set. So it's kind of funny in a stupid way. Okay, and then we'll just continue to go through. Shot of Kerry King. And that's a nice shot of the band from South of Heaven era. If I had to hazard a guess, but don't quote me. And there's an interview. That's Phil Anselmo from Pantera, Chuck Billy from Testament, Frankie Bell from Anthrax, a couple members from Behemoth. Another picture of Tom. It's Kerry, Tom. And that's a Hell Awaits Rain and Blood era photo with Tom, Kerry, Jeff, and Dave. There's someone in the back behind Kerry, but it can't make it out. It's probably either somebody from Metallica or Anthrax, whatever, or another Bay Area band. Zach Wilde, former drummer Don Deet, who gives a fuck about Chris Jericho. Rick Rubin, Marilyn Manson, Johan Hegg from Amon Amarth. More pictures. This is Seasons in the Abyss, Divine, or not Divine, Decade of Aggression era. This is Seasons on the bottom. Randy Blythe, Rob Zombie. All in all, a nice job. Some limited edition artwork. They made up, I think, 250. They had these for sale on their website. And that's the limited edition slipcover version that they made 250 of. The magazine covers, it's the same, it's just the slip is different. And here's Metal Hammer from January of 2019. This is issue 317. And editors, writers talking about the band there. And talking a lot of other nonsense. I haven't looked through this in a while. Okay. There you go. more pictures and pretty lengthy article. And they rank the 25 greatest songs. Hello 8's was at number 20. Metal Storm Face This Slayer was 22. Obviously, I disagree with that. Altar of Sacrifice at 21. Angel of Death was number 3 according to this list. South of Heaven was 2. Raining Blood number 1. I don't know. What do you think about that? There's another Forever Raining. That's another nice early shot of the band. Another article. Continuing on here. That's Hello 8's era. I have that poster in, I think that it's the gatefold version of Hello 8's that I have that has that poster in it. Interview with Rick Sales, former manager. And then their influence on culture. The fucking Kardashians. Yeah, go fuck yourselves. Various celebrities and all that. Who gives a shit? I don't, but there is one amusing mention that they made of John Clayton, who was a former analyst on ESPN, which is an American sports network. I'm sure most of you are not familiar with it, have at least heard of it, who was an analyst for the National Football League. That's pigskin, not real football. Yes, even though I'm an American, I recognize soccer as football due to my background. But they actually did a promo spot where, and I believe it's on YouTube, but it was really funny, where he's doing his typical interview out of his bedroom, where one segment of it is designed to look like your typical just studio setup for television. He wraps the segment, rips off his suit jacket. He's wearing a Slayer t-shirt, and then he cranks up the stereo, and then he yells, "Mom, I'm done with my segment." It was hilarious, and that got a bunch of giggles from me every time that I saw it. Download UK, 2 full page. And There's Kerry King on another metal hammer. Who cares about Trivium? And I think okay, I don't know why there's an Anthrax City before we reviewed 30 Years On, but I guess they're doing the re-release version of it. Fuck System of a Down, even though I've got a lot of their material. And that's that. There's also a poster. As you can see, though, it's huge. So I'm not going to, you know, unravel that whole thing because it's gigantic. It's like 9 sections. And then here's a sealed version of it that includes a brief history of the band in a booklet. And this is why you stick with physical stuff, because you get neat things like this. I know that this is, you know, this is kind of ridiculous, but yeah, this is why physical, tangible stuff in the hand. So there you go, everyone. Just look at a couple magazines celebrating and being a tribute to Slayer, who ended their at least touring career, because you know, they're not making any music anymore, of course. They're not touring. They're still releasing merch, so they're still active in certain ways. But there you go. So the question is, where were you November 30th, 2019? I was there in the forum, and I was kind of near the top, but it didn't matter because I just wanted to be there for their last show. Of course, I'd been in the pit, I'd been on the rail, so I'd seen them up close, I'd seen them at distance. I just wanted to be there, and they didn't disappoint. You can say what you want, but they were still on fire, playing live. So, at least with everything, they left on a high note. You can say, of course, I'd rather have them around, even though, yes, I believe that if it's not Jeff, Dave, Tom, and Kerry, it's not really Slayer, because there was a certain magic when they played on record or when they played live. I was able to witness it 4 or 5 times during the many times that I'd seen the band, and it was something really special. So, that's it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.